Welcome everyone to another practice with Andrea B. I'm really happy you're joining me today. We'll be working on opening up the heart a little bit more today, trusting yourself, because honestly, if you can't trust yourself, you can't get very far. Just a reminder that this practice is completely and utterly up to you. You are doing the poses on your own volition and with the recognition that you are in good health to do them. So thank you for being here. Let's get started. What I invite you to do today is come onto the mat, knees nice and wide, toes they touch, and send your tush back to your heels. Hands are in front of you and head comes down towards the floor. Whether or not it touches really depends on what your knees will do, what your hips will do. But when you do come down, perhaps the forehead can touch the mat. Already start to think about the heart and let it sink between your biceps. And breathe. Just breathe naturally. And notice the little sensations in the tips of your fingers, the tips of your toes. Notice the subtleties at the tip top of the head, at the back of the skull, where the back of the shoulder blades meet, all the way down your spine to your tailbone. And then if you're still enough, if you're quiet enough, you might even hear the subtlest thud of your heart. The tingle of energy as blood flows through your veins. Take the moment to be utterly and completely aware that you are a living, breathing human being. And let's start to engage the breath. Draw a breath in through the nose. Inhale. Exhale through the nose. Seal your lips as you do it. You've created a little cave here. Sink your heart a little closer to the mat. Inhale, nose. Exhale, nose. You'll start to create a sound. We call it Ujjayi. Breath, the victory breath. Sounds like the ocean. Inhale, exhale. Let it wash over you. Let it complement your circulation, your heartbeat, your brain waves. It all works together. Let's take a breath in, rise up to all fours. And right here, in all fours, take a moment, stack the knees under the hips, hands underneath your shoulders. Pause, and then consciously press your heart through your biceps. Lift your chest, lift your tailbone, sag your belly like a sway back cow. Exhale, take and hug the heart up through your chest towards the ceiling as you arc your spine. Let's do it again. Inhale, drop the belly. Press the chest forward, press the heart forward. Exhale, take the big arc of the spine. Just a couple more. Inhale, drop. Exhale, arc. And one more. Inhale, arc. Exhale, big arch. Pause here. Find a neutral space between the two postures. And take the toes, press them both back in the top of the push-up. You're hugging your heart up towards the ceiling, even here in this pose. Breathe. Inhale, nose, exhale, nose, and then send the hips high. Downward dog. The heels drive towards the mat, whether they touch or not. I always say is not the issue. Remember, this practice is not being perfect. It's not being pretty even. It's full of sensation. Press the mat away. Make the spine long, make the sit bones try to touch the sky. Take another breath in, exhale, walk your feet forward to your hands. And when you're here, hang in a ragdoll. Feet can be as narrow or wide as you like. Head is relaxed, arms drooping. Your chest, your heart is going towards your thighs. Might even feel a little closed in. And when we're closed off, we feel sometimes safe. Pause for a moment, relax a little more.
and flop and sway and drive your body in whatever kind of direction to create a little bit more energy. And then slowly walk the hands up your legs.
And as you do, reach your fingertips to the sky. Pause right here. Soften the shoulders from the ears. Feel the ground underneath you. And listen again. Take another breath. And then clasp the hands as you exhale behind your spine. The fingers intertwine and the thumbs pull from your belly. Lift your heart, look up. Exhale, let's fold forward over the feet.
Gazing towards the inside of the thighs or even the belly. Pause. Right here, release the hands, bring them to the heart, right to the chest center. Lengthen out your spine, Ardha Uttanasana, a halfway forward fold. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step the feet back. You're back in this familiar plank position. Pause. Breathe in. Exhale, sit bones high. It's downward dog. Take a pedal or two. You may have done that last time or perhaps you missed it. Feel it out. And then bring the feet forward to the hands. Once they're forward, bring the hands heart center. Lengthen the spine in the Ardha Uttanasana. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, fold completely. Inhale, reach up, rise up. You can bring the arms alongside you. You could swoop them up. Reach to the sky, relax the shoulders. Exhale, snag the hands together behind you. Maybe they move over a finger just for a little difference. Lift your heart. Exhale, keep your hands together and fold. Pause. Hands heart center, Ardha Uttanasana, lengthen the spine. Exhale, put the hands in the mat, step back, top of the push-up. This time, bend your elbows, come all the way to the mat. Slide through for your baby cobra, pressing your head forward, lifting just the absolute subtlest part of the collarbones off the mat. Tops of the ankles push down. Another breath in, exhale, push through your mat and tuck the toes, downward dog. Again, give it a pause or two here. Today we're a little gentler, a little slower in waking our bodies up. Take another inhale. Exhale, bring the feet forward, and if it's a tiptoe into a forward fold, if it's a leap, you take what you need. Take the halfway lift, hands at heart center. Exhale, fold completely. Inhale, reach up, rise up to the sky. Take an extra exhale, relax the shoulders, breathe in again. Exhale, snag the hands together behind your back. Press the knuckles down, lift your heart. Exhale, lay the belly onto the thighs. Inhale, fingers at the center of the chest. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the hands. Make your way back. This time, you could go all the way to the mat or hover. You bend the elbows about 90 degrees, then slide, push the chest through the biceps. Pressing right here, tops of the feet and palms only. Pull the shoulders back. Be in a point of strength. Exhale, toes under, sit bones high. Down dog. Take another breath in. Exhale, let's bring the feet forward. Perhaps it's a little bit more directed this time. Halfway lift, extend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, rise up. Exhale, soften the shoulders. Inhale, reach again. Exhale, hands come together. Breathe into the chest. Fold forward. Hinge from the hips. Inhale, halfway lift, hands at the heart. Exhale, put the hands in the mat. Step back, top of the push-up. Bend your elbows, hover. Inhale, slide to the up dog. Exhale, toes under, sit bones high. Slide to the down dog, breathe. One more time, we'll move through. Extra effort to push the mat away and then bring the feet closer to the hands. Eventually, you take the halfway lift. You fold. You reach up, rise up. Soften the shoulders from the ears. Snag the hands together. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, take a Ardha Uttanasana, the half lift with heart hands. Hands plant. Step to the push-up and pause at the top. Just pause. Breathe. Inhale nose, exhale nose. Reinvigorate the Ujjayi breath, and this time, shift slightly forward, bend the elbows, and pause for 3. Pause for 2. Pause for 1. Slide to the tops of the feet. Press the chest through the biceps. Pull the shoulders from the ears. Roll them down your back. Exhale, toes under, sit bones high. Here's downward dog again. You're right in it. Push the heels towards the mat and breathe. We'll start today with the left foot coming forward. Take a moment, look through the hands, and softly step it between your hands just for a moment. We'll lower the right knee to the mat and kick this leg off to the side just a little bit. And as you do, come up right here into a nice kind of side lunge with your hands to the sky. Take an extra breath. And then exhale, come over and let the right hand come down to the floor. Straighten the left leg. It's a side plank looking up towards your left fingers. Breathe. Pause right here. Extra inhale. Exhale, bend into the left knee. Rise back up. We'll cartwheel over your left leg. Bring the right foot back into focus and step back into downward facing dog. Just pause. You'll see it from behind this time. Take a breath in. Exhale, step the right foot between the hands. You lower the left knee. It kicks out to the side. And again, you find this kind of sideways lunge. Breathe in. Exhale, tilt over until your left hand comes to the floor. Straightening out the right leg. Looking up towards the right hand, rainbowing the best you can. Even leaning back slightly for just a subtle modified side plank. Take one more. Inhale. Exhale. Rise on up. Bend back into your right knee. Exhale. Come down around the right foot and then set it up to step back into your plank. Bend your elbows. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. We'll try that again, but a little differently. Inhale, take your right foot, step it forward. Left foot steps forward as well. Begin to reach up, rise up to the sky. Hands try to touch the ceiling. Take another breath in. Exhale, just go straight for the fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Make your way back to the top of the push-up. Let's bend the elbows to hover. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, toes under, sit bones high. Take a breath in. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands. Pause, pause, pause. This time we'll drop the right knee. Inhale, bring the right arm back, the left arm high. It's a reverse warrior. Breathe into it, opening the heart to the sky. Exhale, hands come down around the foot, and then tuck the back toe. Step this left foot back to meet the right, and now you're in side plank with your right hand down. Breathe in. Exhale, heart to the mat, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath. Inhale, exhale, step your right foot between the hands. Lower your left knee. Take a breath in and let the right arm come to the sky here. Pause in this reverse warrior. Just be. Breathe. Take another inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. Go ahead, tuck the back toe. Step back into side plank. Facing again the front of me. Breathe in. Exhale, hand to the mat. Move through your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a moment and just be. Let's tiptoe, starting with the left foot forward. You could step it between. Take a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, release the shoulders from the ears. Breathe in. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back. Top of the push-up. Bend the elbows to hover. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, toes under, sit bones high. Down dog. Breathe. Let's add just a last little bit. Inhale, then exhale. Step the left foot between the hands. Lower the right knee. Here comes the reverse warrior. The right arm back, the left arm high. It's a variation of it on your knee. Feeling this whole right front hip crease open. Your heart shines high. Exhale, hands come to the mat. Tuck the back toe. Step back into side plank. Stack the legs. Let the left arm come to the sky. Gaze shifts up if you can. From here, the left foot steps back forward between the hands. Inhale, lift up high into a crescent lunge. In the crescent, bend a little deeper into the left knee. Take a breath. This time, hands to the mat. And instead of stepping back, take the right foot, step it forward to the feet, folding over the legs. Breathe. Inhale, bend your knees. Reach your arms up. It's chair pose. Just be in the posture. Then stand up tall with the hands heart center. Equal standing pose. Let's inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, relax the shoulders from the ears. Inhale, exhale, fold over your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands come to the mat, and you make your way back through the push-up, into the up dog. Exhale, into the downward facing dog. And we try it with the other leg. Take a breath in. Exhale, the right foot lands between the hands. The back knee lowers. And it's right here in reverse warrior. Lean a little in. One more breath. Exhale, hands to the mat. Take your right foot, step it back, stacking inside plank, lifting through the side waist, gaze up if you can. Take another inhale. And now as you exhale, your right foot, it tries to step right back by the left hand. Arms rise, a high crescent lunge. Pause for a moment, breathe in, bend deeper. Breathe out. Breathe in, look up. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Inhale, the arms rise up, Utkatasana, chair pose. Breathe. And then exhale, stand up, hands heart center. Rock it out just a little bit. And then from here, the hands connect together behind your back. Intertwine the fingers, breathe, lift your heart. Exhale, take a fold over your legs. We'll take a halfway lift again. The fingers come heart center, the Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, hands plant. Make your way back, pause on the top of the push-up. Just pause. From here, feel the strength of pulling the heart inward and upwards. Breathe. Sit bones high, downward dog. Be in the moment. Push the mat away. Push the heels towards the mat. Let your body actually feel. This next time you breathe out, step the left foot between the hands. And then ground the back foot 45 degrees. We're coming into warrior two. Pause as you bend a little deeper, the hands reaching front and back of the mat. Now from here, this might feel a little different. Take your right hand just under the heart, left arm to the sky. It's a variation of your reverse warrior with an attention to the heart. Sink a little deeper into the left knee. Feel the stretch right there. Take another inhale. Exhale, straighten the left leg. Let the left hand come down towards the floor. Right arm up to the ceiling, triangle pose. And notice here, you've got a little bit of an arc to your body. Try and straighten out the side waist. Sinks you deeper and gets more intensity in the pose. 3 more breaths this time. Inhale, exhale. Notice if you want to get out. Inhale, rise yourself back up into warrior two. Bend the left knee. Exhale, come down around the left foot. Make your way back through the push-up if you choose. Sliding into up dog. Exhale, coming into downward dog. Pause. Push the heels closer. Push the mat farther away. Really feel sensation. Let's take a breath in. Exhale, step your right foot between the hands. The back foot roots down. You rise up into warrior two, taking the gaze over the right middle finger. Sink a little deeper. Be right where you are. As the left hand, it comes to the heart. Right hand high. And again, notice if you start to straighten. Pause. Be with it. And begin to straighten the right leg and teeter-totter on down. The right hand come toward the floor, left hand to the sky. And the same attention as we're holding the pose this time. Lengthen through the side waist. Let the fingers come to the floor. You breathe. You breathe. Lean back slightly. Inhale, back up into warrior two. Bend the right knee. Look over the right middle fingers. Exhale, come down around. Make your way back through the yoga push-up. Slide into the up dog. Coming into the down dog. Take a moment. Pause. You know, a lot of the time our heart tells us what to do, but we think we know better. Let's take a breath in. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands. Inhale, warrior two. We'll move through that a little swifter. Inhale, right hand to the heart, left hand to the sky. Exhale, coming into triangle pose. Reach forward and down. Right hand up, hip back. Inhale, back up into warrior two. Bend the left knee. Exhale, come down and around the left foot. Make your way back through the push-up. Sliding into up dog. Exhale, come to down dog. Take a breath. And take the right foot. It comes between the hands. Right here, inhale up into warrior two. Left hand to the heart, sink back. Straighten the right leg, come on down. Triangle pose, look towards the left fingers. Inhale, back into warrior two. Exhale, come down around the right foot. Make your way back through the yoga push-up. Slide into the up dog. Exhale into the down dog. Pause, just a breath or two. We'll do it one more time, really feeding the breath. Take an inhale, exhale, left foot between the hands. Inhale, warrior two, sink. Inhale, heart-based reverse warrior. Exhale, straighten the leg, finding a little bit more kick of the hips. Inhale, back to warrior two, bend the left knee. Exhale, bring your body around the left foot. Make your way through the push-up into the up dog. Exhale to the down dog. Breathe in, breathe out, right foot steps between the hands. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, straighten the leg. Kick it on down. Inhale, back into warrior two. Exhale, come down around. Make your way back through the push-up. Slide into up dog. This time a little trick. Come back into the push-up. And lower all the way to the floor. As you're here, tent your fingers slightly ahead of your shoulders. Begin to lift your chest. If it's okay on your low spine, straighten the arms. It's almost like you're pushing the mat away in this higher variation of your cobra. It's no longer a baby, it's a king. Pull the shoulders down, gaze up. Let the heart really shine upwards. Push it forward. Let it lead. Take a few more breaths. And lower back down to the mat. From here, hands come underneath the creases of your armpits. The toes tuck under. Take a moment, turn on your thighs. Push up into plank. Exhale, right to down dog. Take a pedal or two. Now the poses we've done, we'll move through them again with just a little addition. Take another breath in. Exhale, let's take the left foot, step it between the hands. Inhale into the warrior two. Pause. From here, the right hand to the heart, left hand to the sky. Reverse. And then letting your left fingers come towards the floor. Bend the left knee as you reach the left hand down. Coming down, down, down. Now again, the arc in the side waist body is very likely to come in. Try to straighten it out. If you need a block here, it's a great time to use it, because from this position, we'll hop the right foot in and then begin to use an inhale to lift and launch, coming into Ardha Chandrasana, our half moon pose. Notice here if your fingers touch the floor, the left knee might bend a little bit. See if you can hover and straighten the best you can. Take an extra breath in. Exhale, bring the right foot to meet the left foot. Forward fold. Just pause. Inhale, halfway lift. Put your hands in the mat. Make your way optionally through the push-up into the up dog. Exhale into the downward dog. Be okay where you are. Inhale. Exhale, step the right foot between the hands. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, hand to the heart. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, straighten the right leg. Reach forward and down, triangle pose. Try to get as much kick in the hip and length through these side ribs. And then this is where you begin to hop the left foot in, giving your right leg all this leverage, coming up into the balancing half moon. Gaze up if it's within you, flexing your left toes, lengthening the body, finding your strength here. Another breath in. Exhale, feet side by side. Fold over the feet. Taste the pose. And then halfway lift, hands plant, make your way back into the push-up, up dog, down dog. Remember, practice moves you closer towards ease, towards ability, towards something. Let's take a breath in. Let the left foot step between the hands. Inhale, warrior two. Sink a little deeper. Hand to the heart, left arm high, reverse warrior. Exhale, straighten the leg, reach forward and down. Triangle pose. Find a solid foundation through your left foot. Go ahead, set yourself up for success. Drag the right foot in, lift the leg, kick the heel in, grab hold, Chapasana. It's a bound half moon. Breathe for 3, for 2, for 1. Stay in the pose, but lengthen the leg out. Feet come side by side, fold over your legs. Just be. Let's take a halfway lift. Exhale, fold, inhale, reach up, rise up. Bring your body down. It's a push-up, chaturanga, an up dog, lift your heart. And a downward facing dog. We'll try it on the right. Take your right foot, step it between the hands. Inhale into warrior two. Take your right hand high. Heart is held by the left hand. Exhale, straighten the right leg. Here comes the triangle pose. Kicking the left hip, pausing, looking up, finding as much length through the side body. Remember, a block here is an awesome asset. But if you can, begin to hop the left foot in and reach up, rise up into your half moon. Pausing here, kicking your left heel in. Breathe. Grab hold for Chapasana. Just pause. Be with it. Let the left leg straighten. Feet are side by side. Folding down. Take a halfway lift. Put your hands in the mat. Make your way back. Chaturanga. Up dog, heart lifts. Exhale, toes under, sit bones high. Down dog. B. Push the mat away. Heels towards the earth. From here, slide your body into the top of the push-up. You're okay exactly where you are. Hands are right underneath the shoulders. B. And then let's go ahead, stacking the outer left foot to the mat, right foot on top of it, side plank. And this side plank, as you rainbow up through the hips, the right foot steps slightly back and you lean back into it, more for a rock star kind of pose. Your right arm might even reach by your ear, creating this fantastic lift. Breathe in and out for 3. Relax the shoulder from the ear. Seal the fingertips. And then come right back to the top of the push-up. Pause at the top. You're in this beautiful alignment. Pull the heart through your chest. And then we start to move to side plank on the other side. Coming to the outer right foot, stack the left, and let the left arm reach up to the sky. Pause. Finding the rock star, the left foot, it kind of steps slightly behind the right, and you start to lean back. The left arm might even come by the ear, opening the heart a little more, lifting through the buttocks. Breathing here, my friends. Keep breathing. Coming back into the high plank, hand to the mat. And then bend the elbows very slowly. Let's take 5. Let's take 4. And 3. And 2. And let yourself be soft in the floor. Right here, take a relaxation of the arms. They can come alongside you. They might support the head. Bend the knees. Give them the softest windshield wiper side to side. From the space, keep the heels bent in. Reach back, try and grab hold of the tops of the feet. You're pushing the knees away from you. pressing your ankles or your feet into your hands. And then begin to lift the chest. Pull the shoulder blades together. Roll the tops of the thighs off the floor as well. In your Dhanurasana, your bow pose, you're creating as much of an arc as you possibly can, reminding yourself here that everyone's spine has a different level of mobility. You're working with what you got. And practice. Practice helps you find your ability. With time, it becomes more natural. Breathe in, lift a little higher, kick a little more into the hands. Breathe out. Breathe in, kick in a little more. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in, see if you can find more lift. Breathe out, relax your head down towards the floor. Hands come underneath the shoulders. Pause. Let the back just kind of release a little, recover. And from here, push up through the hands and knees. Coming back into child's pose, knees are wide. Head to the floor. Rock it out side to side. And then begin to walk the hands back to the knees. Taking a moment here, you're lifting up into a knee stand so the hands walk on top of the thighs. Shoulders pull down. Reach the hands up to the sky. Anchor down through the tops of the shins. Yes. Hands to the small of the back. Ustrasana, camel's pose. Squeeze the shoulders together. Lift your chest. Begin to lift a little higher with the heart and lean back a little farther. If there's room for you, grab hold of the ankles or the heels. If not, maybe you're almost there. Tuck your toes. The feet come a little higher all of a sudden. And if neither of those work for you, keep the hands supporting the spine and lift your heart. Wherever you are in this Ustrasana, smile your heart up. Breathe. Let it be as open as possible. Let your head fall back. But if it's flopping, causing you not to be able to swallow or breathe, back off a little. Push your hips forward. Breathe. Push the hips a little more forward. Breathe. One more time, hips a little more forward. Breathe. Hands come to the small of the back if they're not already there. Slowly rise up. Pause right here at the top in the knee stand. Let the hands come down to the floor. And oftentimes we go right into child's pose. It can be intense to open the heart that much. Today, sit with it for a moment here, just in all fours. Relax the shoulders. See where it caused you to soften or harden. And then tuck your knees forward. If this hurts to roll over your ankles, kick them out to the side. We'll come to a seat for a moment. And here in the seat, stretch your legs out long. Point your toes. Let the fingers come behind the small of your back. They might be as much as, 5-6 inches, as much as a foot away from your bum. We'll point the toes and coming into our reverse plank, lifting the hips up first, squeezing the buttocks, squeezing the shoulder blades together, opening the shoulder blades, or opening up the collarbones, squeezing the shoulder blades. Take a moment or two. Lift a little higher. Breathe, steady. Inhale nose, exhale nose. Inhale nose, exhale nose. Couple more times. Inhale nose, exhale nose. See if you can lift, puff any more through the heart. Exhale, lower the bum down. Wiggle out the legs. And from here, we'll come back lengthwise on the mat. The knees bend. The hands hold on to the thighs today. And all we're going to do is begin to roll down onto your back. As you roll down, your heels come in towards your bum. You pause. You pause right where you are. And then draw the heels in even closer if you can. Long arms or especially bendy knees allow you to grab the heels. If you can't grab the heels, come as close as possible. Begin to lift the hips up. You're wiggling the shoulders together underneath you, pushing the hips high, pushing the knees away. Tops of the thighs are engaged. your buttocks are somewhat soft here. And if you have hold of the heels, clasp the hands together beneath your back, continuing the process of wiggling the shoulders underneath you. Lift the hips a little higher. Push your knuckles into the mat. Create this form of resistance. And most importantly, you guys, let your breath be yours. Another couple times to breathe. Knees push away, hips lift, heart opens. Lift and breathe. Then slowly lower yourself down. Wiggle your back out from underneath you. Pause. Now here, return exactly to that pose, or we'll come into a full wheel. For full wheel, the hands come right by the shoulders, fingers facing your shoulders. There's a push into your feet, a push into your hands that begins to lift your whole body up into the arc, right there. And as you arc up, again, the same concept of pushing through the mat to create this greater opening of the heart, of the hips, of the thighs. Breathe right here. You can lift the heels if you need to. You can walk out the hands. Most importantly, though, you work on straightening the limbs and creating this gorgeous arc for you. Take another breath in. Exhale, lower yourself down, trying to come to the back of the skull first, the back of the head, and then slowly lowering the spine to the floor. Your feet, they eventually relax, and the soles of them come together, the knees open wide. We call it reclined butterfly or Supta Baddha Konasana. Relax through the backs of the shoulders. Place today both hands on the heart. Become so still that you might even notice it beat. If you listen enough and you hear it beat, it may also tell you deep down who you are and how to find love in this world. And not just sensual love, but love for yourself, love for your fellow man, love for other sentient beings, love for this opportunity to be alive. Let's go ahead, bring the legs together. Widen out the feet and drop the knees over to the right side. As you do, your arms, they may find a T. Kind of wiggle the shoulders. If it's a little irritable through your SI joint, the very low part of the spine, the sacroiliac joint, go ahead, let the right foot rest on the left outer knee. If that creates piercing pain or it's just too intense, my gosh, don't force it. We're here for sensation. We're not here for suffering. You pause. And then right here, enjoy the silence. Let the legs unwrap. Keep them wide. And you'll take this moment to simply let them fall over to the other side. And as they fall over to the other side, take the same evaluation. Wiggle the shoulders, settle yourself in. You might let the left outer foot rest on the outer right knee. Head can look straight up. You know, we're always said to look to the side, and that could be valuable too. But follow your instincts.
Breathe. Breathe your breath. And from here, you softly let the left foot come away and the feet to earn the mat. You can keep the feet wide and let the knees fall towards each other here in your fallen bridge. Just pause. And the fallen bridge slowly becomes Shavasana. The legs grow long. And today I really encourage you to open the heart. You'll take your elbows, push them into the floor. Lift the upper back and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Set them back down. That just broadens the front side of the body. Hands, palms come open, ready to receive. Toes fall open. As you rest in Shavasana today, I encourage you to take the time to be so still that once again, the beat of your heart and the flow of your body becomes so incredibly apparent. Give yourself 5, 10, 15 minutes or longer right here. But for me, this is where I come up and truly, truly wish you guys a happy heart. Be yoga, be you, be beautiful. Namaste.